Also, we know their margaritas pretty strong.
Okay, I don't know if that was a specific day. I feel like they cannot be serving margaritas that are that strong every day. Like it's just not fiscally responsible to have that much alcohol in a margarita.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great.
We are on a tour of Grandscape today.
We're giving you guys the tour of Grandscape, one of the coolest spots located in the colony. One of the reasons why it's so cool is because there's so many nifty restaurants and places to eat at.
There's so much to do in here. You will literally never get bored.
Never.
We haven't even done all the things in here.
No. But as you guys can see, Rock and Brews is right up there on the right. Cool little spot for like music and food to hang out, kind of more of like American style food. One of the things that Brittany dislikes is the cigar bar that's over here. Literally, you can smell this on the freeway at nighttime.
Not a fan.
Not a fan. She is not a fan. Guys, across the street, I mean, we have In-N-Out here in the colony. So if you're coming from California, you're going to feel right at home. Once again, here's the backside of Rock and Brews. We're going to take you guys... Giant Guitar. We're going to take you to one of the staples here in Texas. It's not staples like your office supplies. But it's Heart 8 Barbecue. Literally, all these people come to Texas, and this is probably one of the main ones. So through that entrance up there, guys, you get to walk through the smokers. You get the full experience. But if you guys have hair that probably does not support smokers.
Yeah.
I know Brittany can attest to this.
Your hair will stink.
You will stink like barbecue for the next couple days.
Yeah.
So just a little side note.
Smell does not come out.
That is definitely a good tip for y'all though. But as you guys can see, Heart 8, one of the staples here in Texas for barbecue. Of course, is it the meat? Is it the sauce? We are still figuring that out.
We heard from Matt's cousin the other day. He told us it's not the sauce. If the sauce is what's making your barbecue good, then your barbecue's not good. That's what he said. Remember, Scott?
I think that's a great point.
I mean, it was pretty legit.
I mean, too legit to quit, I guess.
I trust him. He's a smart guy.
I guess we're just going to go here because this guy's chilling.
Oh, look. Same family walking on through.
Yeah. Say parking.
Save Grandpa.
Save Grandpa.
Grandpa about to fall?
Parking is definitely something on the weekends here, guys, that could be quite difficult, especially at Grandscape, because there's so many things to do here for families, fun, entertainment, a little bit of everything. So another cool spot that we're approaching is Velvet Taco. Velvet Tacos, I would say probably one of the staples of where people want to bring them to try tacos in Texas. Yes. Also, we know their margaritas pretty strong.
Okay, I don't know if that was a specific day. I feel like they cannot be serving margaritas that are that strong every day. Like it's just not fiscally responsible to have that much alcohol in a margarita.
We also just went by Mi Casina as well.
Mi Casina is a very popular restaurant out here.
It's like that Tex-Mex style, which I mean you can get used to if you're coming from another state that we have Tex-Mex.
We do recommend the tableside guac.
Yes.
It has bacon in it. Cannot go wrong.
There's no wrong.
Okay, Nebraska Furniture Mart. Let me tell you about our first trip to Nebraska Furniture Mart.
Tell me about it.
Here in Texas. This is one of our very first experiences in Texas, and I always think it's so crazy. We're in Nebraska Furniture Mart, and we're standing at the Samsung vacuum, like the Robo vacuum display. And these other people came up behind us because we were like talking to the vacuum, obvi. These other people came up behind us and they were talking to us about the vacuum, and they're both looking at the vacuum, we're looking at the vacuum. And I feel like we bumped into them in one other place in the store. Oh, at those bobblehead guys. What were those?
Bobblehead?
They're like big head stuffed toys. Anyways, we bumped into them in one other location in the store looking at the same thing.
We were looking at vacuums, I thought.
That was the vacuum.
Oh, it was a robot head.
We bumped in, oh my God. We bumped into them in an additional location in the store. Then at Nebraska Furniture Mart, which is IKEA on steroids, you come to the back of the store for them to put all of your stuff into the back of your car. And we had bought, I think we bought 3 or 4 TVs, which half for Nebraska Furniture Mart. Check out the clearance section. Go to the back. If you need TVs, we bought all the TVs for our house in the clearance section at Nebraska Furniture Mart. So we're in the back getting our car loaded up, and the people pull up in the spot next to us to pick up their items. And they're just talking to us. We're like, oh, we just moved here from California, blee, blee, blee. and they go, oh, we're going over here to Heart 8 Barbecue for dinner. Do you want to join us for dinner? We don't know these people from Adam. They just invited us to dinner.
We don't know you.
We don't know them. We went out to dinner with strangers. That is how people get murdered, let me tell you. So I have always thought that was the craziest thing. In the middle of our dinner, I think we were there for like 5 hours. Middle of the dinner, I was like, oh, do you guys like do this? Is this a Texas thing? People just invite people to dinner? And she was like, no, we've never done this before. We just really liked you guys, so we wanted to invite you for dinner. I have always thought that was so strange, but it was one of the best dinners I've ever had. We kept in communication with them for a while after that, but that will always be a fond memory.
That's a true Texan moment.
That was a true Texan moment. And Matt is driving you around Nebraska Furniture Mart.
As you
right
guys
now.
probably saw too, on the weekends they do food trucks and like arts and crafts sales or something like that.
We'll probably walk through on the way back.
Yeah, we'll show you guys a little bit of it, but it might be gone, but we'll try our best.
Is its proximity to Lewisville Lake.
Super close.
Super close.
Right there. Matter of fact.
You can see it.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I really love that it's one of the neighborhoods in Dallas that does have lakeview properties. And it's just, they're so huge on recreation.
Yes, they are.
So you can go fishing, boating, wakeboarding,
Water
play
skiing.
with the geese that are out here.
Yep.
And we are on one of the
They might bite
trails.
you.
They might bite you. We did see a turtle. I'm not messing with it. It's definitely a snapping
It's definitely a
turtle.
snapping turtle.
I mean, I'm like no scientist, but
Yeah.
they say.
Also, you can see this catch and release pond right behind us. Really cool that this trail goes behind this neighborhood. And there's also lakefront property.
Lakefront properties available.
Which is pretty neat. You just gotta find one that's actually for sale.
And this is actually a 3.5-mile trail that connects to several other trails in the area. So you can take a look around, keep walking if you want. And Colony, actually, the recreation department, they have 20 parks and 13 miles of trails.
That's awesome.
In and out of the lake, the park area. So it's not a very walkable city. I would say you definitely need a car to do stuff, but they make sure that they have some outdoor activities that are available. And even on some of these trails, they have piers that you can go off and fish off the pier. So that makes it really awesome, and I think it's worth it. It's a really cool neighborhood.
The Colony is an older suburb.
Yeah.
So houses are typically a little bit older. There's some newer ones as well. But close proximity to shopping amenities, Colony offers that, which is one of the coolest things. I would say getting around town is a little bit difficult because Old Denton Road, basically Maine, is really trafficy because you have a lot of different people trying to get off 121 heading north, but you are the first one from all the different cities going north up Main Street to where it's not that bad. And also, being close to all that stuff, you get to enjoy it all and it's at your fingertips.
So I would like to add 2 fun facts. The Factinista. The Colony is actually part of that. I think I talked about it with our McKinney video, where they were having people come and colonate the area, and they would give them 640 acres and help them build a cabin. That also happened in the Colony in 1840.
Man, they were just giving things away.
And
we got here too late.
This is my favorite fact. Lake Lewisville is part of the Lewisville Dam, which connects the Trinity River, which I don't know if you know this, but the Trinity River is one of those rivers they had to cross in the show.
Watch 1883.
1883.
Or was it 1923?
It was 1883. They had to cross the Trinity River after they left Fort Worth. It was a lot of drama.
Yeah.
People were dying. People were getting sick. It was like the Oregon Trail.
Just like it.
I don't know if those characters are real. Like, I don't know if the Duttons actually did that, but I just wanted to share.
Fun Factinista tips.
Fun Factinista. I felt like it was important if you watch Yellowstone.
But otherwise, Colony is a great location in regards to distance to the Metroplex. I think it's only about 30-35 minutes to downtown Dallas, depending on traffic, of course.
And about 40 minutes to Fort Worth. So this is a great location if you kind of want to live both.
And pretty close to the airport.
Both of them. Yeah, close to
Probably
the
about
airport.
25 minutes to the airport.
I think one of the other things is this is a great place for job opportunities.
Yes.
The unemployment level tends to be lower than the national average, and they're expecting about a 41% increase
Wow.
of job opportunities in the next decade.
Yeah.
Along
It's a
with
great
that,
entry level spot too for people wanting to buy homes.
Absolutely.
More affordable than most locations in these northern suburbs.
Speaking of affordability, let's go look at some homes.
Let's go.
So we are going to be starting the housing journey at the $400,000 to $600,000 range.
Perfect.
So just a little bit about the housing market in the colony. It is pretty strong right now with some increasing home values and very loud trucks.
The moving company. So people are moving here right now.
People are moving.
The
man.
expert 3 men movers is what they're called.
We do recommend. We actually hired them to be in our video. So I will say that the median home price is at about $460,000 right now, which is lower than the neighboring cities of like Plano, Frisco,
Little Elm.
Some of those areas are going to be a little bit higher.
Yeah.
But in the $400,000 to $600,000 range, you can get a beautiful home like this one that we were passing, which is a 4-bedroom,
2-bath, 2,400 square foot.
Yes.
With a loft.
With a loft. They have a game room upstairs, and all the other bedrooms are downstairs, which is an awesome floor plan that people are definitely looking for.
So space is crucial, and people love space because there's so many more room.
Yeah.
So many more room.
So many more room. Not to mention we're 4 houses up
from the water.
Lake.
Yeah.
And this one's being offered at $524,000.
Yeah.
So I think that's a pretty great range.
Yeah.
And I think that homes are just selling kind of rapidly out here. It's only taken a couple weeks for them to, from their listing
if listed
time,
correctly.
If
with
listed
great
correctly.
marketing. Those are all the crucial things that people are not doing. But definitely, if you find the right person, they know how to do it.
Do you know the right person?
I mean, I think you know how to do it, right? This is our marketing guru, marketing and communications specialist extraordinaire.
Yes.
Brittany Miller. I am the buyer's agent.
All right, let's head to the $600,000 to $800,000 price point.
Let's go. Welcome to the $600,000 to $800,000 range of homes. We are at the Tribute, which is a lakeside golf and resort community.
Yes.
Right here. Where are we at again?
In the colony.
Hey. And in this community, there's Perry Homes, American Legend Homes, and also Britton Homes.
Yep. So the house that we're about to walk past is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2,900 square feet.
Yep.
And I forgot to mention the best part, 19-foot ceilings.
Wow.
In some of the living spaces.
That gives great views on the inside and open space.
It's going to be offered at $699 right now, and it is a brand new build. So nobody's ever lived in it. And you can see through this community that the colony is still going through some
building
upgrades, innovation, building.
Yeah.
So there's definitely an older side and a newer side, but this gives you a taste of that newer side. And we are, again, right on the water. And this is a golf course community, which I think is amazing.
So it kind of corners in on one of the fingers of the lake, so it's actually just tucked further back. I also like how Brittany said that it is on the newer community of the northern side. Typically the southern side, closer to the freeway, Highway 121, a little bit older, but as you go further and further up and into some of these fingers, you see what you're seeing here, a lot of new builds.
And one of the things that Matt absolutely hates about communities like this.
Well, not just this community, because it's a mixed blend community.
Yes. This one does have a mix, but tell them what you hate, man.
I hate rear entry driveways, so
Very
I mean,
Texan.
It depends on where you're looking.
Yeah.
But this community has split, because I mean, I don't know if you guys can see, but further across the street, there is front-facing driveways. Over here, there is not. They're actually in the rear. So basically, it's kind of that space that kind of eats into your yards. Yep. I don't love that aspect. Some people do, some people don't. But
I like rear entry driveways. I think it makes the front of the house look so nice.
I mean, it depends. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. But also, what is missing in front of these houses, Brittany?
Oh my God, my heart is breaking. Mailboxes.
Mailboxes. Why is there no mailboxes?
On a lot of these new build communities, they are not having individual mailboxes. Everything is a community mailbox, kind of regardless of the price point, because we're almost at $700,000 here, and it's a community mailbox.
Yep.
They are trying to limit the amount of work for
the Postal Service.
People for the Postal Service.
The Postal Service job has now gotten easier, folks.
Yes, so everything is a community mailbox at this point.
Well, hey guys, if you guys are interested in the Tribute, we would definitely love to show you around.
Let's head out to the 800 to $1 million.
Next steps.
Level up.
So where are we?
We're still in the Tribute neighborhood for our 800 to $1 million price.
So the next
range.
bump up.
We're in the next bump up. So on this side, These are actually older homes, which I think is funny because we are in the higher price point. They were built in 2020.
Yep.
So not exactly an established neighborhood by any means. But you're going to get a little bit more space and...
More square footage, a couple of maybe 3-car garage.
Yep. The one that we're looking at right now is like right across from the lake, but the one that there's a sold one right across the street.
Yep.
That's lakeside. And this one on this side is offered at $975. It is a 4-bedroom, 5-bath. And one of the things that I think is awesome about it is that it does offer you 2 dining areas,
More
2 living
space.
spaces.
More space.
Yep, and it's a corner lot.
Yeah.
So all those things make it a winner.
More space.
More space.
What's really cool is, guys, is we're still close to the lake, still close to the golf course, still close to all the amenities that are offered here at this community. So, which is definitely awesome. Also, being close to the lake, you want to have a friend who has a boat, correct?
You want to have a friend who has a boat. That's
Yep.
our number one rule in Texas.
It's either you
Your
have the
friend has
boat,
a boat.
or you're the friend of the boat.
You bring the beer, they bring the boat. We're at the Colony High School, which I think one of the coolest things is that we talked about the commitment to recreation, and right across the street,
Recreation.
This is one of the many parks, baseball fields, a ton of stuff
Yep.
over there. So the Colony High School, and the Colony is part of the Lewisville School District.
Yes.
Lewisville
One of the
ISD.
largest school districts.
Yeah, so they have over 53,000 students,
It's a lot of kids.
and that's in 13 different cities,
Yep.
all within Denton County.
Yep.
So there's just a ton going on out here. It does have a high level of diversity. They speak over 70 languages within the schools
Wow.
and the families.
That's quite a
which I
bit.
think is really awesome.
They also are known for their sports. So a lot of their football team, basketball teams have won a lot of state championships. So like we always talk about in our videos, sports is huge in Texas, and
is
it's
huge.
a whole different deal out here.
And I think one of the other things that is awesome about Lewisville ISD is some of the schools have a very high commitment to technology. So some of the students will get one-on-one technology support through personal computers or things of that nature, so that they really are embracing technology and teaching that to their kids. And there is an over 95% graduation rate here. So there's some smarty pants.
A lot of smart kids.